Let's see now. Where were we?
Rivendell.
Ah, yes. The Black Riders chased Arwen all the way to the borders of Rivendell. But once in the country of the elves, she turned to face them. As they tried to cross at the ford of Bruinen, she called up the magic of the land and brought forth a great flood that crashed down on the Black Riders like a stampede of wild, white horses. Every one of them was washed away. With the Black Riders defeated, Arwen brought Frodo safely to Rivendell, but he was sorely wounded by that Morgul blade. So he was taken into the care of Elrond, who was Arwen's father and the greatest healer in all the land. And while Mr. Frodo was recovering, Strider and the rest of us traveled on to Rivendell to join him. As we neared Rivendell, we spotted a traveler being attacked by a band of goblins.
I need no man's aid, much less that of a ranger. I am Boromir, son of the steward of Gondor, Lord Denethor. I have traveled far from my home in Minas Tirith to speak with Master Elrond. Many dangers I have faced, but I did not expect to find goblins in Rivendell.
Strider's father was slain by orcs when he was 2 years old. His mother brought him to Rivendell, where Elrond raised him and gave him the name Estel, which means hope.
Rivendell, we're going to...
The Nazgul have been defeated for now, but I fear they are not so easily killed.
Welcome to Rivendell. Frodo's strength will return, but the evil he carries cannot be concealed. The ring's fate must now be decided by all the free races of men, dwarves, and elves. Most of their delegates are already here, but some of them have not yet arrived. Look to the east for elves from Mirkwood, and to the west for a party of dwarves. Our watchtowers may have news of the missing delegates. Go to them first.
Soon we shall pass into the west and leave this land behind.
Long years have passed since you last came to Rivendell. Rivendell cannot stand for long if the enemy sends his armies against us. Did Master Elrond send you? We have seen no sign of the delegates from Mirkwood. I fear the worst. Crows were circling near the river to the south earlier. It cannot be a good sign.
Aragorn, it's good to see you again. We have traveled far from Mirkwood, and have been shadowed every step of the way. Crebain, the great crows of Dunland have followed us over the misty mountains. They are spies of the enemy. They must not report back to their master. A flock approaches now. We have an extra bow, if you would aid us.
As Strider took the bow from Legolas, a great flock of Crebain appeared, blackening the sky with their wings.
Let none escape! It's good to see that living so long amongst men has not dulled your skill with a bow. I will give you what aid I can, while my companions travel on to Rivendell.
I'm glad to see you found the missing delegates.
Wolves!
I am glad to see our kin from Mirkwood have reached us safely. Over here, Ranger. We haven't seen any dwarves, but we did hear a commotion near the pool to the north. It was loud enough to be a party of dwarves. You should look for them there.
At last, a friendly face. I am Gimli, son of Gloin. My kin and I have come to speak with Master Elrond. But instead of elves, we were welcomed to Rivendell by foul-smelling trolls. We fought them off, but I fear they developed a taste for dwarf.
Just then, a gang of huge, ugly trolls burst into the clearing.
Bring your pretty face to my axe! Thank you, lad. I was beginning to doubt the hospitality of the elves, but we got a warm welcome after all. If there's anything I can do to aid you, you have my axe. What are we waiting for?
Only a dwarf could make so much noise.
Hello there, Strider. Thank you for looking after my nephew, Frodo. He's very dear to me, you know. I wanted to give him my old sword and chain shirt, but I can't seem to find them. If you come across them, could you bring them back to me? You should talk to the elves. They might know where they are.
It's good to see Frodo on the mend, eh? Still, he seems different. More serious.
Seeing as how Mr. Frodo is on the mend, I thought we'd be off soon.
Bilbo always takes his sword with him when he goes for a walk. Just yesterday I saw him with it by the big tree across the bridge. Perhaps he lost it there.
Aragorn, we have need of your aid.
The missing delegates have arrived safely, thanks to you. Still, our list of allies grows thin. The races of men are divided and leaderless. There is one who could unite them and reclaim the throne of Gondor. Anduril, the Flame of the West, forged from the shards of Narsil. Put aside the Ranger. Become who you are born to be. You are the last of the bloodline of the kings of Gondor. Take the sword and talk to Boromir. Earn his allegiance.
Our meeting was as unexpected as it was welcome. I didn't know you had returned to Rivendell.
Aragorn, we have need of your aid. Crebain are spies of the enemy. We are not safe while they watch us.
It seems we are here on a common purpose, Ranger. The road to Rivendell was long, and I fear my blade has grown dull. Spar with me a while, so I can test its steel, and yours, Ranger.
Boromir was no match for Strider and his sword Anduril.
So you are Isildur's heir. You fought well. Perhaps the blood of the kings of old is not entirely spent. It takes more than a sword to make a king. But if you wish my aid, you have it.